Hello. The video you are about to see contains images of dolls only. Around the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, and tinkles under there. You're such a beautiful girl. Yes, you are. What are you doing? They can't have my nose. They can't have my bracelet either. They can't have it. Let go of it. Go. No, not my ring. No. Let go. Let go. No, turn around because Mummy's got to change you. We've got to say hello to everybody. Turn around. Good girl. There she is. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I know you said Wednesday. I don't quite know what day of the week it is, but then I'm addled. But as you can hear, after yesterday's pathetic performance, I am doing a lot better today. Yay! Long may it continue. Today we have got Brookie Bear, Brooke Louise. She is the cookie sculpted by Donna Ruberd. She is our one and only toddler, the proper sort of 26-inch toddler size. Well, there is no proper size, but what I would think of as a toddler, about 26-inch, that kind of size. I'd love to have another one. If I have one, I know exactly what kind I want. Body brown Liam, yes. What am I talking about? We've got Alfie. What's he supposed to be? A teenager-sized reborn? Anyway, I'm not thinking straight this morning. Never mind. We've got two toddlers. We've got Brooke and Alfie. But Alfie's bigger. He's like 30 inches. So, yeah, Brooke is more like what I'd expect a toddler to be. She's like the 9 to 12 month in clothes size. Whereas Alfie takes 12 month size. So I'm going to change her. I've got such a pretty outfit to put her in. Careful of your bracelets, my sweet one. I'm just going to pop her out of this bubble dress, which is very cute. There we go. I'm going to have to take her tights off as well, because they won't go with her dress, and her dress has tights that go with it. So I'm just going to get you undressed, pretty girl. Now, Rhea, when you came in here this morning, what was the first thing you said apart from it being pouring down with rain?
Oh, it smelled absolutely delicious in here. It really did.
This morning we are burning one of the wax melts from MarilynMayFarm.com. It's all one word. Marilyn as in Marilyn, May as in M-A-E kind of May, not M-A-Y, farm.com. Now, I've been up on the website and I don't see wax melts, I only see candles, but believe me, if you love scented candles and you're in the US, go look them up, because let me tell you, the scents are to die for. At the moment we are having fuzzy peach today. They have baby powder, they have every sort of smell you can think of, lots of different ones, and they come in 6-ounce jars and 14-ounce jars, and they're very reasonably priced for a small, local business that hand pours all their candles, and it's a lovely concern. Read about them, they're a wonderful business, and dear Sharon and her son-in-law made these for me and sent them, and I'm just so honoured. Oh, these aren't tights, they're leggings.
There's tights on underneath them.
Yeah, what colour?
They're the ones with the flowers on the knees.
Oh, right, okay. Right, Ski, we'll still have to take them off. Right. Never mind. Pretty girl. Okay, let's get rid of these. Off they come. Oh, sucky diapers. Sucky diapers. I keep meaning to get you a pair of knickers and I always forget. But anyway, fuzzy peach is what I've got today. And now I am not generally, I love the smell of fruit, but I'm usually a Yankee Candles girl. And I can't cope with their fruit smells. It smells like someone's boiling jam in the house. Really not nice. But this, I could be on a Georgia peach farm. It's the most luscious smell. Brian really, really loves it. And he said, find out where we can get some more. I said, we'll have to ship them. He said, I don't care. Careful of your head, my darling. Okay, I've got the most delicious outfit for Brookie there. Here we have, it's a white long-sleeved t-shirt, and over it there is a pinafore dress in corded velvet of the most lovely pinky red with a frilled cap sleeve, and there are, can I just move these tights out of the way? There we go. There are embroidered flowers on the front here in pinks and yellows, and it's really, really pretty. Nicely gathered yoke. It's just such pretty, and we have white tights, which I'm going to try and get out. There we go. That worked. I've got to put these on while you're watching me. Oh, dilly. Now, Auntie Suzanne, don't reach for the volume. We're going to be able to do this. Auntie Australian Suzanne, I should say. Oh, these are nice quality tights. This is Nutmeg clothing again. Somebody was asking me, I forget who it was, I haven't answered my comments yet, I will do that today, was asking me where I got that little dinosaur outfit from. Most of what I wear on the kids, unless I say different, will have come from Nutmeg clothing, which is a supermarket, superstore brand of clothing. It's because it's budget. I have the magic 40. Peter was number 40. I have 40 babies to dress, and as you can imagine, that is no cheap shop, and I cannot afford to be buying children's salon for all of them. I will indulge now and again in a piece of mayoral, a piece of lace, and a piece of Bowden. Something special. Footsy's in. There's a good girl. But if I want new outfits, usually it needs to be Nutmeg, because they combine fantastic quality with fantastic price, and it means that my kids can have new outfits when I want them to. Just for anybody new watching, please don't think I've slipped a screw. I do know that these are dolls, not kids, but it pleases me to say kids. So, it's only a word. Oh, hold me excused. Careful of your head. She's got a slight case of wobble head. I nearly need to fix it. I just don't like uncabling other people's heads. I mean, that sounds odd, but I don't like undoing heads that other people have put on, because they can be really tight sometimes. But I'm scared if I don't do it soon, she's going to have an accident like poor little Melody did. And that freaked you out, didn't it?
Oh, it did make me jump a little bit, yeah.
Poor darling. I'll never forget that. I'm used to people's heads rolling all over the place. It did freak me out the first time it happened, actually. It happened with my very first Reborn doll ever. And I had her laying on a changing mat, little Leah. She was a silicone, and she was as delicate as a piece of bisque porcelain. Delicate little angel she was. And I had her laying on a changing mat, as close to baby as I could get. And I powdered her, I wiped her with water wipes, got all the tacky linty fluff off her, because they do pick up stuff, honestly, especially back in 2012. They did a lot more than they do now even. I'm just trying to get the wrinkles out of Brooke's tights. There we go. And all of a sudden, pop. And it was horrible. Horrible it was. There we are. Look at how nice and smooth these are. We did it. We did it. So, luckily, because she was a silicone, I was able to actually get the head mended pro tem. I didn't know anything about, cable ties and refitting heads and anything like that then. I had no idea. If I hadn't been able to do it, I would have had to send her off to Ellie and got her to mend her. But luckily I was able to fix her pro tem, and it wasn't too long before we were going down to collect Bert over there. Hello. And he's looking a bit fuzzy-wuzzy actually at the moment. I don't know whether Ria showed him on camera, but
only a quick shot.
He's looking slightly worse for wear because he's been cuddled a lot these last couple of days, and I haven't had time to do his hair. But there he is, over there. He's never more than a couple of feet away from me. He's my security blanket, aren't you, Bert? Come on then, my precious. Let's have this over your head, princess girl. There we go. It's a nice crisp t-shirt, I must say. Nice crisp, clean cotton. Smells nice. There we go. I'm in. Oh, these sleeves are going to be too long. I can see that with half an eye. Yeah, wobble head is pretty scary when it happens. I don't like it. I always do tend to remove the head now and fix it with some stuffing reinforcement. Jack tends to suffer from wobble head quite badly. And it's just easily fixed. Doesn't take 5 minutes and he's perfectly fine again. He's just recently been done, bless him. But Brooke and Alfie both want doing. There we go, my precious. Alfie's always had trouble with wobbly head, actually. Ever since I first had him, he was slightly floppy in the head. A bit difficult to stay where I put it. There we go, sweetheart. There. Oh yeah, I thought so. I'm going to have those sleeves up a itty bitty bit. Let's do this up for you first, alright? Oh, little tiny buttons. I'd much rather have poppers. There we go. Oh, it's only one button. Nil Desperado. This time I meant to say Nil Desperado. Did any of you ever hear that wonderful Ladies of Letters on the radio? Quite a few years ago now, but you can still get CDs or on Audible or whatever of it. I found it very funny. And one of the ladies who wrote the letters, played by the marvellous Prunella Scales, she was the one that was always doing malapropisms. So one of the things she would say, rather than I'm ensconced in my new home, I'm comfortably ensconced in my new home or whatever, she'd say, I'm comfortably ensconced in my new home. And whenever I get to a place I wanted to go or I've come back home after being out, I always now tweet, I've returned, I'm now comfortably ensconced in my new home. But Nil Desperado was one of hers. It was an Ireneism. And it's one that's stuck. Nil Desperado, Eileen, is what I always say. Like my dreadful Hull accent. Refined Hull accent. I've heard a very, very proud Hullavian say that in Hull, pearls come from Pearland. Okay. There we go. Let's put this on you. Oh, I do love this. It's so pretty, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
no offence intended to Holovians. I love Holovians. Actually, Ian Carmichael, who I was telling you about last week, the man that read the Lord Peter Wimsey books onto audio for us and played him on the radio and on TV, and he was a genuinely nice guy from all I heard of him. He was a Holovian, and you'd never know it to listen to him. He didn't have the trace of a Yorkshire accent, but he was. He came from Hull. Right, I'm going to... And also Maureen Lipman, who's another of my favourite actresses, and she told me that pearls come from Pearland. She is a Holovian. Actually, I rather think that she played Irene in the televised version of Ladies of Letters. She played one of them, but I can't think who. I'm sure she played Irene, actually. That's serendipity for you, isn't it? Oh, how pretty. Slightly on the roomy side, actually, I think this dress is. But then a lot of these kind of dresses... Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It did look as if it was going to be before I pulled it down. I'm just going to put her little shoesies on. Turn around, my darling. Slightly on the lengthy side. Let's slide down here for a minute so now we can put your shoes on. Slightly on the lengthy side today. Apologies for the ramble. I mean, I'd much rather talk, even if I'm talking twaddle, than say nothing at all to you while I get her changed. There we go. Thank you so much for the lovely comments about Sharona May. All my babies have got middle names, but for some reason, I don't usually use them, but for some reason, Sharona May isn't just Sharona, she's always been Sharona May from the beginning. And she always will be, because of the two dear people she was named after. She's such a darling girl. And there's her little white canvas slippers with the bows on them. And there they are, rear. I can hear her shifting so that she can film them. There they are, look. Isn't they pretty? Can you see? Mm-hmm. Big guns. I'm just going to give her hair a very quick brush if I can find my water spray. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, here it is. Misty, 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 misty. There we go. And a hairbrush. I've got on so much better with all the baby's hair since I've started using this really soft baby brush. It just does so much better for all of them. I have been using a comb, just a very, very fine baby comb, but it breaks all their hair. And this brush is just so much nicer. Oh, there we are, my precious. You do need, obviously, to use a comb if there's matting. But I'm lucky with the quality of my hair of most of my kids. They don't get matting. There's a princess. And here's her princess bracelet. So pretty. That's the one Daddy told me to go and buy, even though it cost the earth and all the riches of Ind. And there is her Brooke bracelet that Auntie Lena from Reborn Mummy Love made for her. Isn't that pretty? And there's her other silver bracelet that should have engraving on and doesn't, that I got for her. And now she's all beautiful. Just hold your head up, sweetheart. Hold your head up so we can see you. There you go. There you go, sugar booger. So there we are. Sorry about the slight length, but we're all done and dusted for today. Now, I promised you Libbet yesterday when I wasn't thinking quite clearly. So tomorrow we're going to be with Libbet. It's high time she got changed. And I will find something for her to wear and be back with you for a shorter video with Libbet tomorrow. So do come back and join me for that. In the meantime, I'm going to say goodbye, sweet loves. Yeah, take care of yourselves and enjoy your babies. And let's be good to each other. Bye-bye.